Hello, my name is Michael Snell, Superintendent of the Central York School District. When asked what do I do to keep the vision for MCL front and center, I've come up with three things. And number one, it's what we call the communication cadence. Secondly, a term that we refer to as starfish accountability. And finally, what I call X+1. So let me start with communication cadence. From the very first time when I read the book Inevitable, it became sort of my idea, my vision, my hope, my dream, if you will. And so from there, we really began to have book reads. Every year I give an opening day presentation where I stand in front of 700-800 folks on our faculty and staff and introduce them and take us another step further into the vision of mass customized learning. We have a fabulous director of communications, and we have wonderful newsletters that go out. We've held parent forums at the district level, and to cascade that information out, we now have our principals hold what we call MCL parent forums. Back in the day, our principals could select a couple of goals. As we began to move into mass customized learning, I either assigned them one or now, as it stands, two goals. And so we help craft those goals all around the vision of MCL. And finally, our most recent comprehensive plan is all around mass customized learning. We took the Pennsylvania Department of Education's format and inserted all of the various elements of our ecosystem that support mass customized learning. We have 2 leadership team meetings a month. We have summits every other Friday with elementary and secondary principals, where the only topic on those summit agendas would be mass customized learning. So from a communication cadence, there are a number of things that we do to keep communicating the vision, which initially started with a wonderful book called Inevitable, and my hope and dream for this district, and now it's cascaded throughout. We refer to starfish accountability, otherwise known as it matters to that one. In this age of accountability around testing and over-testing, we really say it matters to that one, which is a takeoff on the starfish story, where the young child's on the beach throwing starfish back into the ocean. I think Central York, operating at its ideal best in a mass customized learning system, will take one child at a time, one learner at a time, and when we can find out how they learn best, what they're interested in, one starfish, one learner at a time, that's really important for us. And so we try not to get caught up into this overarching, will everybody grow 1 year's growth in 1 year's time? How will grade 3 do? It matters to that child right there, and it matters to that child over there. And so we keep at our forefront the ideal learning experience matters to one child at a time. That's how we, attempt to move the needle forward with mass customized learning. And finally, X+1. If today is X, tomorrow has to be X+1. It has to be a little bit better. If I give a speech today, the next time I give the same speech, it has to be a little bit better. And so one of the things I do to improve and live a life of X+1 is I constantly read. I'm worried that this next book might be the key, or I might learn a nugget of information in this next piece. And so there is this notion about reading, about staying on the cutting edge. As the lead learner and the owner of the vision, I have to know a little bit more. I have to be able to look around corners, and I do that through reading an incredible amount. That's what I do. I read about innovation, I read about innovators, and I collaborate and talk with other folks who are cutting edge and trying things that you don't see ordinarily. So to finish up, keeping the vision front and center, it is really about a communication cadence across the district. It's about starfish accountability, and it's about individually as the leader being X+1. Thank you.